Hello and welcome back. I started recording exactly at 10 p.m. We're going to do a regular market scan today. No guests, no nothing. A clean market scan. Let me just check that the mic is all right. Yep, that looks good. Let me open OBS. Everything looks good there. Yeah, the mic is registering. So, yeah, before I get into the video, as I always do, feel free to hop in the Discord, which will be linked in the description below. Nothing there is for sale, nothing is monetized or anything else. This is in essence just a trading journal, okay? I do this not just with altruistic motives, it helps me be more efficient as a trader as well, because I notice I'm taking less time off now. I'm a little bit more profitable. I mean, I'm always profitable, but I'm doing a couple more percentages. So, starting on Bloomberg here, the Iran war is not taking up the entire front page anymore. So people are looking a little bit away from it now because they're in peace talks. As you can see, spies completely recovered extremely quickly. So that is pretty evident that the Iran war was the entire thing suppressing the US economy. And it held really well considering that it was and might continue to be a full-on war, full-scale war. Here we can see that U.S.-Iran 6-month ceasefire talks as blockade stop ships. Tehran is weighing a pause in shipments through the Strait of Hormuz to help ease the path toward an agreement on time and place. So they might stop ships again because they're not happy with how things are going. They want to speed it up. They don't want the U.S. to stall it. And something I noticed here that was really interesting is that, we know how it is, especially the regular traders. Global turmoil helps bank traders set records while pressuring other businesses. That means just the global turmoil is pressuring businesses, not the banks. It's pressuring businesses because of inflation. SPY going down means less liquidity, smaller market caps into the economy. While traders are doing great, better than ever. And I mean, I can't lie. I had that. Oh, it's a new computer. So I don't have that here. But I had that 20% month when my max is 10%. I accidentally hit 20%. Looking at SPY, we're on a upward trend again. It is going straight up. This is pretty bullish. Hitting new all-time highs. It's kind of hard to trend line on this, but it's not the point, but it's going up. And we don't use trend lines anyways. Looking at the dollar index, still stable and as predictable. Predictably, as SPY is going up, the dollar index is going down again. Now, let's get into the trade. We're going to clean up all this. There's no point going through pairs when we have so many potentials, so many open trades, and so much we have to finish. So, if you don't know, we don't trade on the 2-week time frame. We trade on the daily, the 12-hour, and the 8-hour. So I'm going to hop down on the 1 day. If you're in this gold trade right here, like I've said the whole time, this is looking like a really good continuation. Just stay in it. It is time to start moving sellers though, because the swap is getting expensive. It is Wednesday today. No, sorry. It's going to be tomorrow on Wednesday. You're going to be paying triple swap. Keep that in mind. You're paying swap for the weekend on Wednesday. And that's going to be expensive. Not too bad because we're not running, insanely massive positions. We're gaining most of our money from huge movements in pips, but beyond that, it's all good. This trade right here, this one, I said yesterday I would not enter myself, but it was still a valid setup. So in case anyone wanted to enter it, I did mark it as a valid entry. I did not enter it myself though, because as I said yesterday, it does look like shit, and it did turn out to be shit as well. We need some lower levels on this one. I mean, it's just like shit. No, it didn't. It's not. That's not the right way to put it because it is a back tested, profitable way of trading. No, it's too far back. I'll just let it do its thing. So we're gonna remove this from the list. Looking at this one, this was a very nice BO. I had time to do one extension, but not more. I just wasn't there. Sadly enough, my SL was at like 2%, TP 3%, and I was gone. I don't know. Well, I think someone else took this. Yeah, I saw some BO posting in Trade Talk. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. JPY. So pretty similar trade, but just with the JPY. That's like a worse version. But he should have hit TP as well. Let me look at what the fuck is that? That's not how you do a beat. Is it this posted this? This is Timmy. Yeah, this is not a valid BO. I mean the setup is valid, but your sell it's too big of a trade. Sell loss too long. TP too long. Entry was pretty late as well. And you went with the high spread pair, so he probably still hit TP. He must have. Yeah, I probably still did. So yeah, someone else entered that as well. Just a different pair. Looking at the pairs we have marked as potentials, this one is looking very interesting. I'm looking for some kind of CR here to develop. If not, I don't think there is much. We'd have to go back to like the fucking 90s, I think. 80s. Right around the time when the Soviet Union fell. It's when this shit was at these levels. So no, I'm not gonna draw on that because those are gonna be tick charts if I hop down on the 1 day for sure. Yeah, yeah. It's when it's gapping on the 2 week, doesn't have enough data. It's gonna be tick charts, and it's old. So if we look at this and go back, the good old tick. Yeah, this is a tick chart. So the good old tick chart. Can you draw on these? Are these possible to draw on? Yes, you can. But look at the gapping and that kind of stuff. I mean, hypothetically, I had traded these a long time ago. And you would sort of do the same thing. So this is candle. Here we have a wick. We have a double touch. Here we have a touch here. Can also technically go for lower levels here. Like that. Yeah, that looks better. But how much do I trust this garbage? Not a lot, if any. Yeah, this don't have much credibility. What the fuck? But you can still see the ranges are still there. I've never traded ticks like these. What the fuck? I don't even know where I am. So we got a new level in. Don't take that level too seriously. Don't copy it off me. It's just bullshit. And we're looking for a potential CR or some kind of BO to develop here. The candle wick here makes it a bit more nuanced. So we'll have to see how it develops after this candle is closed. But there's another more interesting trade. This one right here. Here we have a candle closing in an hour, which looks to be pretty perfect CR candle. You can put in your stop orders for this, or you can wait for it to drop lower. Make sure that your sell loss is higher than any previous highs, and because we don't have any directional approach, you can say that it is uptrending, but realistically the uptrend has stopped. So 2.0 isn't invalid in that sense. We're technically still in an uptrend because we haven't started getting lower lows and that kind of stuff. Or you can make a compromise. You can do a 1.75. I noticed a lot in my Discord that people are either doing 1.5 or 2.0. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing a 1.7 like this. So this is looking like a very interesting trade. This one I will most likely be entering myself. The indecision candle not perfectly being on the support area doesn't matter. I'm going to show you why. Because it comes down to candle size drawing. So now it looks a lot more valid suddenly, right? And it doesn't work like that. It's just because I've been running thin candles. It's like that, above any previous highs. It's pretty comfortable. Nice. You can do 1.7. You can do 1.6 too. Anything between 1.5 and 2.0 is a valid on this one right here. This one I'm going to mark as a green because I'm interested in this one. This one we already went through. This is looking like garbage. I mean, what you could do with pairs like these is hop up on like the 2-day. Okay, still fucked. The 3-day. Just to try to gauge out what's happening. Okay, it is kind of ranging in an indecision type of way, and could try to make a decision based off of that. Like this. But as you can see, it is without range. It looks like shit. I don't like it. Also, I don't trade the 3-day. It's just for a directional look. This one right here, the same. Here, I'd be looking for something like a BO. Wouldn't trust the CR with this pair right here, right now. But if there is one, there is a valid setup for it if one forms. But keep in mind, previous zones of volume are going to be of concern, so your TP won't be going too high. And there we go. With that said, I am up 3.2% for the week, which is great. Kind of late in the week, though. Not up too much, but I mean, it's just my goal is just, or my cap is just 10%. So a few more trades, gold hits, and another one, and we're almost there. So I'm not worried about that. No, I also don't care if I don't hit it because I had a 20% month, and that's not supposed to happen. So yeah. With that said, the analysis is over. If you liked the video, feel free to hop in the Discord. It will be linked in the description below. And I want to clock out of here. I'm going to do it manually. Boom. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.